Papoose was out here looking for a trick. And he got one. Yes, beautiful girl, beautiful, gorgeous girl. Y'all ain't gonna tell me Claressa ugly. I'm sorry, she's not. Shit. Don't care what 50 Cent got to say. At this point, the way 50 Cent running through women around here, I don't even think he really like women like that, in my opinion. Okay? Accused of doing some of the same things Diddy has been accused of, so I don't care. Everything but the baby oil.
Y'all better buckle up, because what I'm about to spill is about to detonate your thoughts and rattle the entire celebrity universe to its core. Allegedly, Claressa Shields, the boxing empress we all believed we understood, has been secretly juggling a double life nobody ever predicted. While she's been circulating online as Papooses' ride or die devoted partner behind sealed doors, Claressa has allegedly been tangled in a hidden explosive affair with her ex, fiancé Tony Rich. And somehow it spirals deeper. Tasha K just unleashed the proof that allegedly seals everything. We're talking leaked audio recordings, private voice notes, and concealed messages that document every calculated, intimate, and jaw-snapping exchange between Claressa and Tony. According to Tasha K's live podcast, Claressa and Tony were allegedly spotted inside a luxury 5-star hotel suite, physically and emotionally intertwined, hugging, kissing, and displaying a level of closeness that leaves mouths hanging open. But wait, there's more. These leaks allegedly expose a scheme so dark, so unbelievable that it shatters everything we assumed about Claressa and Papoose completely. Claressa and Tony allegedly conspired to exploit Papoose, his fame, his money, and his influence for their own benefit, while publicly acting like the flawless couple. Meanwhile, Papoose was secretly entangled with Taseki, playing his own side strategy. But even he had no clue he was getting betrayed from multiple directions. And now the internet is in full meltdown. The second this evidence surfaced, Claressa allegedly panicked, scrambling to erase traces, but it was far too late. The receipts were already in Tasha K's possession, primed to explode online. Papooses' reaction? Pure heartbreak and disbelief. And Remy Ma, she absolutely didn't stay quiet, ridiculing the entire mess publicly, transforming this betrayal into one of the most talked about celebrity scandals of the year. This story is allegedly about secret lives, manipulation, and final betrayal. And it's so intense, so emotional that it's guaranteed to leave viewers frozen, stunned, and talking endlessly. Y'all, you will not believe the madness, the heartbreak, and the drama that just erupted in the celebrity world.
Every time you come up, mentions me, says anything, or do anything that I don't like, every time your current come up situation, I'ma drag you. And every time you bring your little girly self on here and saying something, I'ma drag you. Every time, Willie. I'm gonna drag you every time, Willie.
Willie. Because it was a few of y'all in my comments saying, Papoose name ain't Willie. It ain't Willie. He should go lying again. It ain't Willie. Well, the reason people don't know his real name is because he goes by Papoose.
Buckle up, because what I'm about to expose will snap your jaw shut and send your thoughts spiraling in directions you never imagined possible. Allegedly, Claressa Shields, the boxing queen millions admired, has been living a double life so reckless, so explosive that it threatens to shatter everything we believed about her. While the world viewed her as Papooses' devoted partner, trending across social platforms and dominating headlines as a flawless celebrity couple behind the curtain, Claressa was allegedly caught in a secret, intimate, and deeply manipulative affair with her ex, fiancé, Tony Rich. And this isn't harmless chatter. Tasha K allegedly leaked proof that's now sending shockwaves across the internet with disturbing audio tapes, hidden voice notes, and private chats so incriminating they expose Claressa and Tony's connection in ways fans never expected. According to Tasha K's explosive podcast, Claressa and Tony were allegedly found inside a luxury 5-star hotel room physically and emotionally entangled in ways that feel unreal, hugging, kissing, and exchanging moments of intimacy meant to stay hidden. Every detail has allegedly been recorded and leaked, leaving almost no room for denial. But the real stunner isn't just the affair. It's the scheme they allegedly designed behind Papooses' back. Claressa and Tony weren't only secretly involved. They were allegedly plotting to manipulate Papoose, exploiting his fame, his influence, and even his money for their own benefit. Every message, every note, every audio clip revealed calculated deception that flips the idea of loyalty and love completely on its head. The story grows darker when it's revealed that Papoose, on his own side, was allegedly secretly involved with Tasha, living a double life that eerily mirrors Claressa's hidden behavior. Social media showcased a perfect couple posting photos, sharing loving captions, and playing the role of devotion. But behind closed doors, betrayal was the currency of their private worlds. Tasha K's podcast reportedly exposed just how far both Claressa and Papoose were willing to deceive those around them. The tapes allegedly captured Claressa whispering about using Papooses' fame and resources to secure her own future, mapping out manipulation strategies while keeping Tony close and pretending publicly she was fully committed to Papoose. When the leaks dropped, Claressa allegedly erupted in rage, desperately scrambling to erase evidence. But Tasha K already possessed every voice note, every chat, every intimate clip. There was nowhere to run, and the revelations spread instantly across the internet. Fans were left stunned, struggling to accept that someone they admired could allegedly live such a manipulative, secretive, and emotionally destructive existence. Meanwhile, Papoose was reportedly blindsided, pushed into heartbreak as he realized the woman he trusted, the woman who publicly stood beside him, allegedly conspired behind his back with her ex-fiancé to manipulate him, exploit his influence, and betray his trust on an almost unimaginable scale. The aftermath turned chaotic. Social media erupted with arguments, memes, and fiery commentary as fans, celebrities, and influencers weighed in on the allegations. Remy Ma reportedly entered the discussion. Her reaction added gasoline to the fire. She allegedly mocked Papooses' blindness, pointing out the cruel irony that he once orchestrated manipulation himself, only to become the victim of a similar betrayal. The mix of Claressa's alleged deceit, Tony's involvement, and Papooses' heartbreak formed a triangle of scandal, drama, and emotional intensity that reportedly made this one of the most talked-about celebrity controversies of the year. Allegedly, the leaked material paints a portrait of double lives, strategic manipulation, and emotional exploitation. Claressa's public image as strong, successful, and loyal. Partner reportedly collapses under these revelations, revealing a darker story of secrecy, ambition, and deception. Every leaked fragment, from whispered strategies to intimate moments, allegedly proves she balanced two realities at once, protecting a public image while chasing private agendas. The implications are massive. The woman adored by millions allegedly weaponized trust, love, and perception for personal gain, leaving Papoose shocked and shattered. The viral spread of the leak means no one escapes the fallout. Allegedly, millions have already reacted, shared, and argued, transforming Claressa, Tony, and Papooses' private chaos into a public spectacle. Each clip, each note, each exposed plan adds depth to a betrayal so layered and intense it feels cinematic. Allegedly, Tasha K's podcast didn't just reveal cheating. It exposed strategic emotional warfare, fame manipulation, and secrecy beyond imagination. And as viewers, the response is raw. Shock, disbelief, and heartbreak. How could someone maintain such a polished public image while living a secret life built on betrayal, deception, and precision manipulation? By the time this chapter unfolds, the internet is reportedly on fire. Fans, social users, and gossip channels are dissecting every leaked moment, every word from the audio tapes, and every concealed chat. Claressa's reputation, Papooses' trust, and Tony's role are all under intense scrutiny. The story allegedly doesn't just expose scandal. It reveals the brutal truth of celebrity double lives, where admiration hides deceit and love becomes a weapon for manipulation. The The tragedy, intensity, and emotional weight of the story reportedly make it impossible to look away, leaving audiences frozen, rattled, and hungry for the next bombshell. When the leaked evidence surfaced online, the fallout was instant and chaotic, shattering Claressa Shields' world and Papooses in ways no one predicted. Allegedly, the intimate audio clips and private messages didn't just reveal a hidden affair. They exposed a level of strategic betrayal so calculated it felt designed for maximum destruction. Claressa, once celebrated for her loyalty and public devotion to Papoose, allegedly appeared in these recordings whispering about exploiting his fame and influence, secretly planning with Tony Rich how to use him while keeping a flawless image for the public. Every detail within the leaks suggested that what fans witnessed online was a carefully manufactured illusion, a facade masking the intense emotional and physical bond she shared with her ex-fiancé. Tasha K's podcast reportedly broke down every piece of evidence, replaying clips and reading messages that left listeners stunned. In the leaked audio, Claressa and Tony were allegedly heard joking about the advantage of Papoose's trust, mapping out ways to leverage his public image for their gain while ensuring their manipulation stayed invisible. Meanwhile, the intimate footage revealed in ways words can barely express the depth of the physical and emotional connection between Claressa and Tony, moments that directly contradicted every Instagram post, every public act of loyalty, every declaration of love for Papoose. Social media users were reportedly floored, replaying the clips, dissecting the messages, and circulating every detail as the scandal exploded within hours. Papoose's reaction, allegedly reflected in later leaks and commentary, was pure heartbreak and disbelief. For someone who had navigated complicated relationships himself, including a secret involvement with Tasha, discovering Claressa's betrayal reportedly cut deeper than anyone expected. Fans described his shock as undeniable, and online debates erupted over whether warning signs were ever visible. Remy Ma's public responses intensified the moment, reportedly mocking Papoose for misplaced trust while also condemning Claressa for emotional deception, turning the scandal into a full-scale cultural event. Allegedly, Remy Ma's remarks were brutal and viral, underscoring how Claressa allegedly mirrored the same manipulative tactics Papoose had once faced accusations over, creating a cruel symmetry in the narrative. The emotional weight of the leaks reportedly sent Claressa into a visible spiral. Sources alleged she rushed into damage control, attempting to discredit Tasha K and label the evidence misleading or twisted out of context. But by the time she reacted, the material had already flooded every platform. Fans and analysts tore apart each detail, matching private conversations with public actions, checking timestamps, and examining the physical proof of intimacy. The storyline forming was reportedly undeniable. Claressa Shields had been living two lives, one public and one hidden. And inside that private world, she and Tony allegedly schemed to manipulate Papoose, while preserving the illusion of love and loyalty. The fallout reportedly shattered fans' beliefs, forcing them to question celebrity romance, trust, and the authenticity of public images. Allegedly, each intimate clip, every hushed plan, every calculated message built a betrayal narrative that unfolded like a slow-motion wreck. The public watched, disturbed yet captivated, as Claressa's behavior reportedly reflected the very conduct she criticized in others, layering irony with emotional tension. Papoose, blindsided by the exposure, became both a casualty and a symbol of trust broken. While Claressa and Tony's calculated maneuvers turned into a lesson on private ambition eclipsing public presentation, social media erupted with shock, anger, and disbelief, spreading theories, memes, and commentary that pushed the scandal even further. By this stage, the allegedly leaked material had converted a private affair into a viral phenomenon. Viewers reportedly felt emotional whiplash, swinging between disbelief, sadness, and grim fascination with the scandal's complexity. Every fragment of evidence, from whispered plotting to romantic entanglement, was replayed endlessly as audiences debated motives, emotional fallout, and the wider consequences for Claressa's career, Papoose's public image, and Tony Rich's role. Allegedly, the saga exposed the brutal divide between public perception and private behavior, showing how love, trust, and fame can be weaponized, leaving heartbreak and controversy in there.
Wake.
The scandal reportedly didn't end with revealing a hidden affair. It allegedly exposed a repeating cycle of manipulation, betrayal, and double standards that cemented this as one of the most discussed celebrity controversies in recent memory. Social media trends surged, hashtags exploded, and the narrative of Claressa, Tony, and Papoose dominated feeds as audiences fixated on the alleged duplicity and strategic deceit. The podcast excerpts, leaked messages, and intimate audio became core fuel for gossip channels, reaction videos, and fan breakdowns, all feeding a fully viral story of heartbreak, scandal, and emotional intensity that refused to fade. Allegedly, as the saga kept unfolding, the emotional strain on everyone involved became impossible to ignore. Claressa's image as a loyal, devoted partner reportedly crumbled under the pressure of the leaks. Papoose's heartbreak and betrayal struck a chord with many, while Tony Rich's involvement added yet another shocking dimension. Remy Ma's commentary kept the narrative circulating, ensuring the scandal stayed front and center. Fans and followers reportedly couldn't look away, repeatedly engaging, arguing blame, and reliving every emotional, strategic, and intimate moment revealed. This allegedly tragic saga of love, betrayal, and ambition transformed into a cultural phenomenon, stunning audiences and locking itself in as one of the most intense celebrity gossip stories of the year. The aftermath of the leaks didn't simply surprise the public. It reportedly tore through Claressa Shields' life like an unrelenting storm. Allegedly, the tapes, chats, and voice notes exposed not only her secret relationship with Tony Rich, but also a network of deliberate manipulation hidden behind a polished celebrity facade. Every whispered exchange, every strategic move revealed Claressa's double life, publicly devoted to Papoose, privately engineering betrayal and emotional games with Tony. Social media detonated as fans analyzed each clip, replayed every moment, and circulated screenshots of. The secret messages suggested Claressa Shields and Tony were actively plotting to exploit Papoose's fame and wealth while keeping public appearances intact. The story reportedly escalated when Papoose's heartbreak became visible, adding layers of tragedy to the scandal. Allegedly blindsided by Claressa's deception, he faced the cruel irony of being betrayed in the same manner he had allegedly used his own influence to manage personal relationships. The emotional impact of the revelation reportedly left him stunned, forcing the public to watch a once confident, composed celebrity unravel in shock and sorrow. Meanwhile, Tony Rich's role injected another volatile element into the saga, highlighting a triangle of secrecy, intimacy, and betrayal fans could not stop discussing. Remy Ma's commentary, delivered with sharp sarcasm and blunt honesty, reportedly pushed the situation even further into viral territory. She mocked the blind trust Papoose placed in Claressa, while stressing how Claressa allegedly reflected the same manipulative tactics he had once been accused of. Her remarks fueled social media wars, splitting fans into factions of outrage, disbelief, and dark fascination. The mix of leaked proof, public reactions, and emotional fallout reportedly guaranteed this scandal would rank among the most intense celebrity controversies of the year, pulling in millions eager for every fresh revelation. Allegedly, the evidence Tasha K. released illustrated Claressa and Tony's complex strategy, blending private intimacy with cold, deliberate plans to manipulate Papoose. Listeners reportedly heard them discussing how to maximize benefits, shield their secret, and use Papoose's fame for financial and personal advantage. The most chilling part was the depth of planning, implying that Claressa's public image had been carefully constructed to mask reality while she operated behind the scenes. Fans reacted with disbelief and horror, realizing Claressa's reputation for loyalty and devotion had allegedly been a facade hiding calculated, emotional manipulation. The intensity reportedly increased as additional clips and messages surfaced online. Each new disclosure deepened the tragedy, portraying heartbreak, betrayal, and double lives that captivated viewers globally. Social media activity surged as audiences replayed audios, analyzed messages, and theorized motives behind Claressa's actions. The scandal evolved into a textbook example of celebrity deception, emotional manipulation, and the clash between public image and private truth. Allegedly, the magnitude of betrayal was impossible to ignore. A public figure loved by millions secretly executing a private agenda that left Papoose shocked and devastated. Allegedly, this saga didn't merely uncover an affair. It exposed the destructive results of ambition, secrecy, and manipulation in celebrity culture. Claressa's carefully built image reportedly collapsed as evidence painted her as someone who valued personal gain over trust, loyalty, and emotional integrity. Papoose's heartbreak became emblematic of deception's damage. While Tony Rich's participation underscored the calculated nature of the betrayal, Remy Ma's commentary magnified the drama, creating a viral storm that left audiences emotionally rattled. By the scandal's peak, the public was reportedly obsessed with every development. Fans scrutinized each leaked exchange, debated every intimate moment, and speculated on future consequences. The blend of emotional intensity, strategic deception, and intimate scandal reportedly produced a narrative so gripping it dominated social feeds, news cycles, and gossip platforms. Allegedly, millions watched, shared, and reacted in disbelief as events unfolded live, cementing it as one of the most explosive celebrity stories in recent memory. When the noise settled, the tragedy lingered. Claressa Shields' alleged betrayal, Papoose's heartbreak, Tony Rich's complicity, and Remy Ma's viral reactions created a scandal that was emotionally devastating, ruthlessly manipulative, and unforgettable. Viewers reportedly couldn't look away, transfixed by a story exposing the dark side of fame, the cost of deception, and the severe consequences of double lives hidden behind wealth and curated perfection. Allegedly, this saga will stand as one of the most shocking, emotionally charged, and viral celebrity dramas of the year. Now, the fallout reaches its most explosive stage. Claressa Shields' secret relationship with Tony Rich, the hidden scheming, and the betrayal of Papoose stand fully exposed, leaving heartbreak, outrage, and disbelief the internet cannot ignore. The leaked tapes, chats, and voice notes didn't simply reveal infidelity. They uncovered a calculated web of manipulation, emotional games, and deception so intense it's rattling the foundation of celebrity trust. Fans are stunned, replaying clips, dissecting whispers, and circulating screenshots as the scandal spreads. Like wildfire, social media is in turmoil. The public won't stop debating, reacting, and dissecting. The irony is ruthless. Papoose, who navigated complicated relationships himself, now confronts the crushing reality of being used and deceived in ways he never anticipated. His heartbreak feels raw, visible, and painfully human, exposing vulnerability beneath fame and image. Remy Ma's reactions pour gasoline on the fire, mocking the chaos with sharp, unfiltered commentary that transforms tragedy into spectacle. Every post, tweet, and clip intensifies the storm, generating emotional pressure that refuses to fade. Claressa's engineered double life, Tony's complicity, and Papoose's shock merge into a story that is devastating, shocking, and impossible to ignore. This isn't just gossip. It's a grim demonstration of how ambition, secrecy, and manipulation can obliterate trust, love, and reputation instantly. For viewers watching it unfold, it's a lesson, a warning, and a spectacle combined. The leaks, betrayal, and heartbreak demand attention. So ask yourself, what would you do if everything you believed was false? Stay locked in, because this story isn't finished. More revelations, more shocks, and more heartbreak are coming. Keep watching, keep questioning, and remember, when truth surfaces, nothing looks the same again. Millions are watching, millions reacting, and the story is far from over. Don't blink. This is the scandal that defines a generation. And you're witnessing it.